So modeling sometimes is about killing our own style. Okay. Yes.
So I have a question. But if that style is working for you, what's wrong?
Yes. Good. you can give it to a few more people.
That's okay, to take it.
Yeah.
But if the style is working for me, then what's wrong with it?
There's nothing wrong with that, but maybe there is something better also.
But that's up to me. I can choose to take it or not take it.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed. So definitely. So it starts from you only.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can be your current self, or you can try and explore what is some other selves also.
But I should want to.
Yes. So I'm saying that is always a possibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And the benefits of doing that is you can understand how others operate. And the benefit of that is you can have better communication.
But that's an assumption that I don't have a better communication.
It will enhance when when he follows Gungun and like that. Yeah. I'll tell you there is a story. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I'm kind of coming back from this process, but it's good because this is fine tuning the learning. Now we're getting into modeling. There was one father. He was a king. This comes from our Vedanta. Okay, old stories. You can see such stories only there. So he sends this guy to study with the guru, and to study from a guru. So he goes for 15 years of study. The guru is an extraordinary man. So he learns everything, and then he comes back after 15 years. By this time, his father is also old, and then he's just walking into the kingdom and walking into the palace, and the father looks from the window. And he looks from the body language he was walking. It was not his son, it was somebody else. That kind of confidence. And he said, hey, this guy is my son. He's probably learnt everything from the guru. And now his head has become very strong. Oh my God, I sent him to become a learner. But now he's he's a very egoistic guy now. Just by the look, the father deduces this. And then he says, this is not what I wanted. He wasted his 15 years. And then the moment he came, the father looked at him and said, what all did you learn? Did you learn? He said, yeah, I learned this, I learned that, I learned that. He said, but tell me, did your guru teach that which cannot be taught? He said, that which cannot be taught? No, he didn't teach me. He said, oh my God, you missed the most important thing. Go and learn and So this guy all the way went back. He said, I thought I got everything. What is that cannot be taught? So he went to the guru. The guru said, why did you come back? He said, my father asked me to learn something that which cannot be taught. And you have not taught me that. The guru was an intelligent guy. He said, okay. And he knows his problems. He said, okay, the father wanted this to be corrected as well. He said, I can teach you that which cannot be taught, but only on one condition. He says, what? You have to do what I say. Then I will teach you. He said, okay. He said, now we have 500 cows in the ashram. You can take it and go into the forest and look after these cows. When it becomes 1500, you come back and I will teach you that which cannot be taught. So this guy says, okay. So then he takes his 500 cows and goes into the forest. And then every day he's looking after the cow, and slowly he's understanding the language of the cow. And every sound that comes, he understands what that means. Something is hunger, something is, I want to go for a walk. So he kind of connects with all the cows, and the cows love him and he loves them, and they look after him and he look after him. So time passes, and he completely forgets why he came to the forest. He's fallen in love with the cows and the forest, and he's just happy there. And one day the cow is nudging him. And then he realizes why this cow is nudging. And then he realizes there are 1500 cows. It's time to go back. You have come for a purpose. So then he realizes and says, okay. And then he says, okay, let's now go back. And then he takes all the cow and he comes back. And the guru watches him from a distance. He could not find him. He can see 1501 cows coming. He says, now you have learned that which cannot be taught. You go to your father now. Okay, so there is always scope for more understanding of a person, And this modeling can sometimes help us to get a little more awareness